right there, because if you're a pastor, how many pastors do we have in the room? We're in a time where the church almost has to be everything. It's not just a place where you come and get the word. The congregations now demand that you got to help our bad kids that we didn't train at home. You got to be our counselors. You got to be our hospital. We come as you got to be our bank if we run out of money. So how do we get back Christ-centered in the way that we need to?
I think if God called you, God should lead you. We shut down everything we thought church should be at Live Church. We lost our building. Thank God we lost our building. The Holy Land, we're not there anymore. Advent Health bought it for $32 million. I had $3,200. So I'm glad though. I'm glad. We're in a hotel right now. We shut down our streaming. And your church doesn't stream? No. Y'all okay? No, we don't stream. But that's like, oh my God, you don't have a church if you're not online. We stripped everything. I ain't got no lights. I ain't got no screens. I ain't got no nothing. We got the word. We got the fellowship. We got the power of the living God. Hey, woo! You're supposed to do what you're assigned to do, not what you're assumed to do. And we become the church that does what's assumed, and we missed our assignment. Anytime we become more Martha than Mary, we always miss it. So now we're doing what we think we're supposed to do, but we're not at his feet hearing his instruction. The Bible says, I gotta get out of here, I'm sorry y'all. When Mary and them took Jesus to the little conference and he was 12 years old still teaching, they went a day's journey and was like, where's Jesus? And that's the church. We're still moving forward. We're still doing what we've always done, not realizing we don't even have the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords with us. So I think it's more important to have Emmanuel than 5,000 people. It's more important to have God with us. So how do we get back to his feet? Do what he says and not what's assumed. Get off a line. Stop looking at pastor such and such and bishop such and such and making that the standard of what God called you to do. Whatever God calls you to do that, and you will have good success. It might not look like good success. You might not climb the charts of the most famous churches. Who cares? Who cares? David didn't know he would end up in the Bible. He just did what God told him to do. Forget the stats. Forget going viral. Forget what you think will draw people. God never promised to draw people to your church. He said, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. He draws people to himself. Not to your church, not to your youth ministry, not to... I'm sorry. Lift up Jesus, church. Lift up Jesus, that's all. You don't have to lift up your department. You don't have to lift up what... Lift up Jesus and he'll draw men unto himself. Nobody's coming because nobody's lifting.